Hey guys, Pample here on the Tekkit game, the new Tekkit, and today I'm going to teach you a bit of a basic tutorial, basically letting you know where you can start. Because a couple days ago I was kind of in the same position, kind of like, okay, I've done the basic Minecraft stuff, I've done mining, I've got home, I've got my survival all set up, what next? Well, basically what I did is I took a look through basically all the items and trying to figure out which ones I can actually like create without use of a different kind of machine that I haven't made yet. And one that I found was down here. It was here, the powered furnace. Basically the equivalent of an electric furnace in the old Tekkit, just made a bit differently. Now, with these two new ingredients and like the new colored ingots, it looks a little complicated, but in all honesty, it's not. It's more or less the power of getting it to work that requires a bit more effort on your part. Now, you'll need a redstone, 2 bricks, and a machine frame. A machine frame is just made out of a piece of gold, 4 ingots, and 4 pieces of glass. So make sure you get a decent amount of mining done before you try to build this. You don't need like diamonds or anything, but yeah. Next, you're going to need a redstone reception coil. Don't know what that means, but all it is a piece of gold and 2 pieces of redstone, so you'll need 2 pieces of gold for this project. And these are just copper ingots. These are really easy to find. They're like surface metals, basically. Okay, and once you have that, you'll plunk it down, and it looks like this. And you can open up the interface, and you get all this nice stuff. Now, all this here is just like a bunch of information here, kind of like tells you a little bit about it, but I'm here to tell you a bit more. Now, this is the basic furnace interface. The blue is the input, and the orange is the output. And as you can see here, it's got like different color stuff on it. They've got a blue here and an orange here. This is for if you want to pipe items out of your machine and whatnot. And also, now in the game, these are programmable. So you can customize which ones you want outputs. So let's see, I made those all outputs and they change color. But I don't want, or you can just make them completely nothing so that pipes don't connect and whatever. And I'm going to set this all back to the way it was. Yeah, that works. I mean, I'm not even having a piping system set up yet. I don't think I will. Now, in this section here is your power section. This section here, I have no idea. Now, you're going to need Mega Joules or Minecraft Joules or whatever they're called. And for that, you are going to need some type of engine. Not like a redstone engine like the ones we're very used to. You're going to need something that can actually create power. And the first one I suggest you create is called the steam engine. It's probably the easiest of the engines. That didn't work. And it just works pretty well. So yeah, get the steam engine. For that, you're going to need a bit of copper. You're going to need like 11 pieces. A piston, which is just iron, redstone, cobblestone, and wood. And the redstone transmission coil, which is a piece of silver and 2 pieces of redstone. And once you got that, you're going to need a bit of a setup, which I have down here in the power core. All I've basically done in the past week is like build this building, not much else. Okay, so here I have my steam engine. Open it up, it's got its own interface. Basically, to power this, you're going to need a solid fuel source. You're going to need water, and you're going to need redstone signal. And I have all those here. I have kind of a setup for getting water there, although it's not exactly perfect because, yeah. But I'm still working on that. Don't worry about that. So you need the water, you need the redstone signal, which I've got here, and you need a fuel source. Now for redstone signal, as you can see here, you've got a section called redstone control, which can enable what kind of signal you need for this to work. You can just completely ignore it, although I'm not too sure if that works too well or not. I'd suggest you give it a signal just in case. You can set it to high, which means you'll need like basically a direct signal, or you can set it to low, which means any type of redstone signal will work. I have it to low, so that any distance of redstone will work for it, because you don't need anything like right up there or anything, and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to put in a piece of coal, and it's already starting to burn away, which is odd because it doesn't even have redstone. And it should get started, hopefully. This is the first time I'm making the system work since I used it back in my initial testing of it. So let's just see. Just do a direct signal here and enable it for high and see what happens. Okay, so after a bit of trial and error, it's now working. And yeah, we're good. So this should be powered up now. Oh, it's powered perfectly. Cool. I'm just going to put some cobblestone in here and open this up, and we'll see how it works. Wrong bar. So, it has 3 of these, energy stored, maximum power, and power usage. Energy stored is the energy in here. Maximum power is the maximum speed that the furnace can run at. The more power that's stored in the furnace, the faster it'll actually go. And this is the current speed that it's working at. It's working at 1.9, 1.8 now, 1.7. So as it loses power, it begins to slow down, and soon the recipes will take longer and longer, but that's okay, because all you have to do is just keep feeding more coal into the system. It'll make more power, and then it'll send it off on its merry way up the pipe and into the furnace, and it'll keep smelting. So that is the first tutorial. It'll just help you get started, help you actually create electricity and get access to coal. Bit of a new system in compared to like industrial craft of old Tekkit, but you know, it works. So yep, that's the first tutorial done. Hope you learned something out of that, and thanks for watching.